it broke even more worse, so.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm going to take you around here and show you the bin again. This is after day 1 of putting it up. There's the buddy coming. Come on, buddy. That's what they got done yesterday. Right there. So that's 2 rings and a roof. And that roof is quite a chore. So 2 rings and a roof. Pretty good accomplishment for one day. So you keeping your eye on them?
Ready, done. Yes. Here, I'm gonna reach inside the door. And then I'm gonna pull out. He hops backwards because he doesn't want to take his eyes off the frisbee. So I'm gonna give the frisbee to Emma because Emma's much better at throwing the frisbee. Hit the combine. Yeah, we parked the combine there yesterday because we're working in this field. It's 40 acres, and we just parked it right there just because that was the easiest place to park it. We didn't want to take it home. Alright, we got Buster ran. We're back over here now, or I am. They're actually going to start combining. Unfortunately, I'm not because I have to edit. Daddy did take a camera with him today. So hopefully you'll get some footage, and hopefully I'll get over there sometime today.
Okay, I'm going to show you. This is our good corn this year. I'll show you our good corn. I don't know, we bumped something. Guess we might have run over some debris. You see that? Yeah, 90 to 100 bushels. That's our good corn. Yeah, just me and Lemuel today. So, what was that coming through? It's Lemuel's favorite time. Snack bag time. It's your favorite time, isn't it, Lemuel? What time is it? Snack time.
Alright, so I edited for 2 or 3 hours. I don't know what time I started. It was before 10 though, and it is now 12:35. So then Mom brought me over here and she brought lunch to the rest of the people that's over here working. Dad, Lemuel, Emma, and Papa. But Papa was actually up at his house because it's right here, eating lunch when we got here. So I'm sitting in the tractor right now waiting for Papa to get back. Emma and Lemuel are in the combine down there, and I think Papa's coming back now. So I'm gonna take this to Dad. Take the food to Dad.
This is Lemuel Camp, and I'm at this combine. Now I'm going to turn this car on so they can demo me next time they come down.
You just can't find a good auger cart driver anymore. He turned the auger cart around and lined it up crooked, but what do you expect out of auger cart drivers? Okay, we were just boogieing along down here. Had a last little strip here and some over there, and our head is stopped, so we smelled something hot. Abby's supposed to be walking around, make sure nothing's on fire, and then I'm going to get out. We're going to get an idea of what's wrong here. So I'm going to call them. I don't know where Abby put the radio. I thought Abby had the radio, but I was going to call them and tell them what's going on. But we'll have to get out here and see what's happening. Okay. Abby's going to get up there and we're going to see what's not turning down here. So something's either sheared or something. So I'm going to holler at Abby. You can't see her, but... Okay, turn on the separator. Now turn on the head. Turn on the head. Okay, turn it off then. We'll go around here and look.
There's a problem.
Not real good.
Alright, we're gonna put the shields back on and take it home. We're gonna have to get new belts.
Hello?
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Well, we've broke some belts on the electric clutch over here. So, we're gonna have to take it home and repair the clutch just a little bit and get some new belts. So we're heading home with the combine and the Silverado.
Okay. Well, we'll come on over then.
Yeah, you might be able to park your 81 where you had it this morning and bring your Ranger back home if you want.
Okay, well, we can do that too. What do you say is wrong with the combine?
You know where the electric clutch is?
Yeah?
Yeah, those belts broke, and then it ripped some wires out of the clutch, the solenoid.
Okay, well, we'll just take it up at the lean-to and we'll get her fixed.
Yep. Okay, y'all just be careful. Watch out for
Okay,
Scuzzy. Watch out for
we
Scuzzy.
will.
Watch out for Scuzzy.
Okay.
Love you, bye.
Love you too.
Well, it's Sunday and we try to give Sunday to the Lord. But I'm gonna see if we got rain coming in tonight. And this bin isn't full, but it's as full as we're gonna get it. And now my fan's starting hard. So I can pretty well guess what the problem is. And I did. And the capacitors are going out. These big motors pulling a big fan are really hard on capacitors. So I've already replaced them here a couple years ago, but I'll show you. What happened also is right down there, I don't want to poke anything, but right down there, see how that's burnt, got hot. So I think I can jerry rig it enough to get it to work. It just got hot. I think the capacitors will be okay. I'm going to go ahead and order some spare capacitors, but I'm hoping it'll get it started. And once it gets going, it's not nearly as bad, but we're going to see what's going on here. So I'll be working on that and we'll see if we can get her going or not. Okay, so I'm going to just take and separate these. And I'm taking a video partially. It might be good. You might be watching this on YouTube, but it's handy to know how these go in, sync together. In dealing with capacitors, these are like batteries and they hold quite a charge. And actually, these could hold a charge, and you kind of need to kill them by stepping them all across. But I think this has been off enough that it's let go of its charge. But capacitors could electrocute you. Oops, sorry. If you're not real careful. So I'm going to lay these two over to the side and get a real good shot of that. That's the capacitor I'll need. 4UHC3C. It took me a long time to figure out which ones I needed. Size and comparison, because the ones that were in there were all faded and they were Chinese made. But I did finally figure out which ones I needed, and these aren't all that old. But during the derecho, it blew this cover off. I guess it jiggled it so much and blew this cover off and rained in here. That didn't help matters any. So I'm going to see what I can do to get all this put back together, and we'll see if it starts. Okay, I'm going to take these out here. Disconnect that and disconnect this. Then we're going to take these off and borrow the stepping wires I already made. You just want to be careful because these are like batteries and they hold a charge, and these capacitors will knock your socks off. Literally knock the pee out of you. You are recording? Because I don't know what I'm doing right now. So I gotta think. Let's see. To discharge a capacitor, you take something that's well insulated. I know these are going to be pretty well discharged. And you step across these two. You make sure they touch. That discharges the capacitor. If you lay your finger across there and you discharge it, you're going to be taking a shock, and that's not good. But these are brand new, so I wouldn't want to be laying my finger across them. But they haven't had voltage on them for a while. So I think how I do this is I'm going to run this one to this one. So I'm going to take and bunch these together with electrical tape, and then we'll get it hooked up, and we'll show you getting it hooked up. Well, there's not a real good chance that we get it right the first time, and I might have to do some wiring here because it's just hit and miss. And I've called electricians out, certified electricians, and they don't seem to know any more about it than I do, and this is the way they do it too most of the time on capacitors and fans that they don't have schematics for. So we're going to hit the breaker here and make it hot, hit the switch and see if something by chance happens to go, and then if it does, it's going to be real loud, so we'll just go to the next segment and wrap everything else up here. One thing you need to know, that if you hit the juice and you try it, the next time you try to rewire those capacitors, or you switch the sides that the hots go in and out of, they'll be hot. So that's when you don't want to touch those terminal ends, or you'll pee your pants.
Alright, we got the fan going. You can probably hear it in the background, but now we think what we can do with that combine, since we only have like around 40 harvestable acres left, we think we can just put that belt on. It's not completely broken, and we think we can make do with it for the rest of this harvest, and then we'll get it fixed after we finish up. Alright, now we're going to try to start the combine up. I think they got the belt on good enough that they think it'll work. So we're going to see what it'll do.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Alright, we started the combine up and the belt just jumped right off when we started the head up, so we're gonna have to do something else. Okay, second try. Uh-oh. What's the matter? Alright, so we started it up again and it broke this arm here that had something to do with that. Rolling away, Emma. Okay, so that broke. So Dad's trying to get a hold of John Deere right now. You might be able to hear him in the background, but he's on the phone with John Deere. Talking to them, see what they say, and we might have to get a tech out here to do it.
It broke even more worse, so.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if you just heard that or not. It might have been a little bit far away, but John Deere does have the part. So Papa is going to go... Sorry, you're crooked. But Papa is going to go down there and pick it up, and hopefully we can get this fixed. Okay, it is 5:02 out p.m. So, and we are still out here. Daddy's in the process. In the background, I don't know if you can see him, but he's getting all the, he's getting the belt uncovered more. So then when Papa's going to get a part for the belt, so when he gets back, then we can just go ahead and put it on. It will be pretty easy, hopefully. By tomorrow, then we can go into the combine and go. But that's what Daddy's doing right now. We're just getting him wrenches and stuff, all that he needs. And so that's about what we're doing. Nothing much. Alright, me, Emma, and Lemuel are in here in the truck. Daddy's actually in the barn. We're actually at the barn right now. He's inside turning Flossie out. And so, there he comes now. The bin people are down there building the bin. They're getting along good. They made quite a bit of progress today. So,
We've got 14 rings.
Look forward to seeing the time lapse of that.
Well, we've got the afternoon chores done, and we're waiting for Pop. He's going to get the parts back. We're going to go get this combine put back together, and oh, what is this? Hey, it's Scuzzy's bottle. Big bottle. He needs a big bottle. What's he going to do without his bottle?
Give me my bottle! Give me my bottle! Give me my cat!
Well, anyways, we're going to get this combine put back together. Had our little run-in with Scuzzy. So, but we're used to it. We just, cuckoo. cuckoo. Anyways, we get this combine put back. I got a call from the marshal today. And he said Scuzzy called and he doesn't like being on video when he does crazy stuff. I said, well, if he didn't do crazy stuff, he wouldn't be on video. And then he said, well, maybe you could just not record him. And then I said, well, he's got like 4 cameras pointing at the road, recording every single person that goes by. And then the marshal was like, oh, so who knows? Got the right stuff?
Yeah. That's the belt.
What's that? Oh yeah, that's a pulley.
Gold. Okay, that's good.
Alright, so they're still actually up there working. It is about 6:35. I'm going to head inside and get some supper. But we decided not to start it up today because if it doesn't work and we break something worse, we don't want to go to bed on that. And if it does that in the morning, we'll have a whole day to fix it. So make sure you come back for tomorrow's video, and that will be in there, hopefully. And you can see if it works or if the combine gets broken down even worse. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you don't know, we're having a $1,000 giveaway. I will link the video that explains more details about that in the description, and it tells you how you can enter and how you can get a bunch of entries and stuff. I'll put that in the description. Anyways, make sure you do that. As soon as we get to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, we are going to give away $1,000. But if we don't get there by December 10th, we're not giving it away. So make sure you help us get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and you could win $1,000. Thanks for watching. We really hope you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. And I'll end you with a picture of the sheep standing on their gate with a sunset in the background. There's the sheep. I'm gonna go put them up now, probably.
Y'all come back now. Cheers.